And from the rough. This one's a little to the right on approach. And he's in the first cut for this one. Let's see how he deals with it. Best of luck on this one. I've got a lot of real estate to cover here. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, come on. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. And after that one, we're all square. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. They've gone with the 7-iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Nice chip, fantastic. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Nicely done. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. This one's looking short from the sand. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Maybe a little too strong on this. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Almost. I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, give him that putt. Head to the next hole. Let's go. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. All square after that hole. Good luck here on the 16th. Look at you go. Well done. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. That was a good putt. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. All right, we got a long par 5 in our future on this one. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Looking good off the tee. The 17th. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. And this is your third shot. And out of that beach and onto the green with us. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. Okay, sink this putt and you will win the match. Let's go. I think this one's going left to right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Okay, this one is over and you've managed to pull out the win, ending here at 2 up. That's great work. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. And today it's just the back 9 of this course. Let's get it going. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out.
season 2.
That's a live action, yeah.
I just heard there is no war in La Sing Se.
Yeah, more shipping on the show.
Right?
Okay, here we go. Have fun with this putt. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. And this putt's going to put him one up. Oh my! This one's just a 3-foot putt. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Let's pick that one up and go to the next. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. Okay, 11th hole here, and we got a par 5. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Okay, here's your 4th. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And after you conceded that one, we'll head to the next hole. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Okay, 225. And they're going with the 4-iron here. All right, second shot on the 12th. And this one's for Bird. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. This one's still on track. Oh, is it going to go? Oh, and the putt doesn't go. 4 feet to the cup. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. Nice tap in for the par on this one. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Okay, time to send it. Holy, you just ripped it. And this shot's about 175 yards out. And we're about 135 to the pin. And here we go for the birdie. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Still going. Is it gonna go? Oh, the putt won't go. He's still made a pretty good putt though. 5 feet to go. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. All right, give this a tap. All right, let's head to the next. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. Yeah, that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one maybe. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. Okay, let's see what you do here. I don't think this is going to be good. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Ooh, nicely done. We're out of the bunker. Safe shot on the green. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Here is a bogey putt. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Okay, let's send it. Oops, someone's feeling bold. This is nice. And here's his second shot. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And your opponent is 3 up after that one. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's let this one go. Silky swing. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Well, that'll do for now. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And this is your look at birdie. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. This putt's going. That shows some resilience. He birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. Oh, so close. Okay, that was a good hole. Took your friend down a notch. I like it. All right. Best of luck here on number 17. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Rolling with the 4-iron here. And this is quite the distance to the cup from here. Let's see if he can get it close. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Nothing wrong with that putt. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Oh no, it's right by the hole. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Bit long on that one. Okay, setting up for the bogey. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, this is it. If he sinks this, you're done. And now that you've given that putt to your opponent, this one's over. And this match is over. Your friend actually winds up winning at 3 up. Well, maybe next time you'll turn the tables. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25, par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? That's, yeah, be nice to have that one back. And second shot on the 10th coming up. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Just in the green side rough here. All right, the choice is yours. You could concede the hole to your opponent, or we can keep playing through the rest of the hole. And your friends one up on you after that first hole. And here we go, par 3, 11th hole. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Have a good tee shot. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Oh, into the water. Okay, here's our third shot. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. And from 23 feet away. This one's going pretty hard left to right. All right, we got a choice here. Do you want to concede the hole to your opponent, or do you want to keep playing? All right, you didn't win that hole, but we'll come through on the next one. What do you think? And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. All right, he's rolled into the heavy rough. Okay, give this a smash. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. And he's in the green side rough. Oh, this could drop. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. And I thought he was going to be in the rough, but this one sticks the fairway. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Oh, yeah, you'll take those all day. This one's 19 feet out. But I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. And after that hole, we're all square. And here we go on hole number 14. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And they're going with the 5-wood. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the green side rough. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th.
Oh, the chip slides by.
Ooh, close with that chip. And this is for his bogey. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And that one drops for the bogey. Okay, this putt to go 1 up on your friend. And after that one, you are 1 up. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Good shot. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. This one might be a little too much. Well, I thought you were going to overshoot this one, but you ended up on the green. Good job. Okay, here he is from the rough. This one's going right. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. 5-foot putt coming up. And here's a look. All right, now that we've given him that putt, let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Oh, wonderfully struck. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All righty. Second shot on the 16th. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. All right, we're getting there. We're almost to the green. Let's do this. Oh, robbed there. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. And that will drop for eagle. All square after that hole. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. right, give this a rip. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Nice shot. That'll do. And he's around 185 yards out from here. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And from there, not a bad result. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Ooh. And this putt from 4 feet. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. Okay, let's get on to the next hole. Your opponent is letting you have that one. And that hole will be halved. And now to the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Well, that's not a great one. And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Time for our second shot here on number 18. And your approach is heading right of the pin. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, you hate to see it. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to put this match into a playoff. Let's see what happens. Okay, I see you've conceded this final putt to your opponent, and we're still all square in this match play event. Guess what? That means we're heading to a playoff. Look out. Okay, he's leading off here in this playoff hole. Let's see where he puts it. Going with the 5 wood on this one. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. Great tee shot and closest to the hole, so that might be the deciding factor in a little bit here. Oh, sneaky little shot there in the cup to win in the playoff. Well done and congratulations. Now this one's starting out way left. All right, that's it for me, I think. It was great to see you pull out the win in this match, and even more exciting to see it happen in the playoff. Great work. Hello there. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And just 9 holes today, playing the back 9. All right, let's go. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Oh, that almost went. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. All right, second shot on the 10th. Nice chip. Just 4 feet left on this one. And with this, he could save his par. And the putt goes down. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. Nothing wrong with that. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Whoops. He has a chance of winding up in the rough here. Oh, unfortunate for him, he's wound up in the deep stuff. Oh, you might have a little too much on this. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Oh, almost went down. Oh, close there with the chip. And here he is with an 18-foot putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. He's got 3 feet to go. And the putt drops. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. And that hole's halved. And the 12th hole is a par 4. We'll take those all day. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. We are about 195 yards out from here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, missed the green there on that one. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Right by. Putt, and this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. This one's going uphill and to the right. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Oof. And this is his attempt at bogey. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. And after that one, you are 1 up in the match. Here we go now on the 13th. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, hitting into an elevated green. The approach heading right. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And this is our 3rd shot. Well, he's in the bunker here. Let's see how he deals with it, shall we? Oh, almost in there. Okay, he needs this to save his par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Boom, in there and winning the hole in the process. Well done. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th. Okay, we're on the green. And he's just about ready to tee off. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Looks like this one's going left. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. Ooh, almost. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. And a 5-foot putt for him. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. And your opponent is going to give us that short putt, heading to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. And unfortunately, you rolled that one right into the second cut of rough. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Second shot here on the 15th. This one's 31 feet out. Careful with this one, going downhill to the right. Oh, sliding by. This putt is 9 feet away. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Down she goes. All right, he's going to need this to win the hole. All right, that putt goes in and he will win this hole. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. And he could have this sneak into the rough. Okay, he's found the deep rough. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. That was a good one. And there's not a lot of ball showing in here. This is the deep rough. Let's see how he does. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway, though. It's setting up about 220 yards away. The approach is heading a bit to the right. All right, this is his third shot. And he might roll this into the rough. And here he goes, putting for par here. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. And you're 2 up after that hole. And teeing up now on the 17th. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. All right, let's see what he does on this one. This tee shot should play. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Oh, it could be. And the chip will go down, and there's your birdie. Well, this match is over, and you managed to win this one. Congratulations to you. Honestly, I thought this would happen, though. I thought you had to win. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. And who's going to win here today? That is my question. We have some match play ready to kick off. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's send it. I think this one will play. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. Heading left. Good job. We're on the green. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This putt is around 27 feet out. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And here we go. This is his par putt. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. All square after the first hole of this match. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. All right, we'll take that. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 210 to the pin. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, denied. Denied. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Six feet to the cup. Okay, this one's for his par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 12th hole is a par 5. Okay, full sand. Let's go. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. And that's just going to stay in the long grass, unfortunately. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. All right, this one swings out to the left. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, you're going to concede that putt. We'll lose this hole, but we're heading to the next hole now. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up for the match. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Here is their 4 iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Safely on the green. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. It looks like a right to left break. And you've got this putt to win the hole. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Okay, he's got this left for par. And to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Little play. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Get to the right, get to the right. And let's see what happens. This is his second. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this. This one's going hard to the right. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, that was close. This putt's about 5 feet. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Would you look at the distance on this? Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Now this from 16 feet. This one's going to the left. Oh, come on, get in there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. This one looks like it'll break to the right. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. And moving along here. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Okay, let's see what you got here. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Looks like you got a line on this. Oh. And this next putt to win the match. And this next putt's for his par. And if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt right here. And that hole will be halved. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. And that was a tee shot, just spanked it. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Oh, too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he takes the match. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. All right, if this goes down, you're packing. All right, we'll give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. This hole will be halved. Okay, this match is over, and unfortunately, you weren't victorious. Maybe next time. And with that, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. Let's go. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. Second shot here on the first. Oh, hello. Oh, the chip goes right by there. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think? Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. I think this one starts straightish and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, that shot was a beauty. And you are one up after the first hole of this match. Teeing her up here on the second. All right, let's see how he does. And here's a 6-iron from them. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And 5 feet left to go. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well, let's regroup. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. And we are back in the fairway. And this will be his second shot. This one's heading left. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. Oh my. Are you taking notes? That's how you chip a ball in the hole. Wow, he really nailed that one. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the fourth hole, and we have a par 4. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Good stuff. Managed to hold on to the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Oh, chip almost went. Okay, 37 feet from the cup. Ah, unlucky. Just, yeah, that one got away from you. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. I think this is going to... Oh! And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. Okay, stepping on to the 5th, and we've got a par 3 ahead of us. Five iron on display for this one. Looking forward to see what you do here. Got some good contact on that one. Oh, missed the green on that one. And second shot here on the 5th. Oh, the chip just slides by. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh. If he sinks this, he's got par. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And that hole's halved. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That's unfortunate. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. Okay, let's see if he can deal with this fairway bunker. And this is your 4th shot. Oh, no way. All right, you've got this for bogey. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think we were going to win this hole anyway. And we are moving forward, leaving that hole behind us. And the 7th will be a par 4. All right, let's go. Heading for the bunker, I think. And let's get out of this. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And this is going to be a little bit of fun, I think, playing some match play golf. Hopefully you have a good one out there today. I'm having that. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Yeah, that'll play. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. This approach is heading left. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And this putt's around 7 feet. Oh, come on, be nice. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And your friend is just one up after that hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. All right, let's send this ball away. All right, this is his second. This one's heading to the rough. And second shot here on the second hole. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. close, pretty close with that chip. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. All right, quite a putt you gave him there. No worries, though. We'll head to the next. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the 3rd hole. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. That swing was to die for. Setting up in the greenside rough, just about putting. Oh, so close. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, almost. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. I think this one's moving to the right. All right, here's his look at bogey. Oh, almost. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. All right, catching up on your friend after that hole. I like it. And 4th hole coming up. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Going a bit left of the pin. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, just missed. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. All right, for the bogey. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. A little awkward on that swing. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. And here we go with his second shot. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Come on, bite. And it turns out I may have been wrong. You're on the green. A little bit of putting left to do, but nothing too bad. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen. And this course begins with a par 5. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. Nice. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Keeping it light today, just doing the front nine of this one. Let's get this going. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Really nice swing. Second shot here on the first. I think he got a little too much of the ball out of the rough here. And here we go. This is his second shot. Might not be enough from the rough. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, come on, ball. Come back to us. Come back. Setting up here, greenside rough. Oh, brutal. And this putt right here will put him at one up. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. And your friend will be one up after the first hole of this one. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Okay, let's send it. Oh, no good. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Okay, second shot here on the second. Yeah, you'll take that. Well, he's in the first cut. I think he can probably deal with this one. Okay, that almost went down. Smart shot. He's got this for birdie. This one's breaking left to right. And that drops for him. That's his birdie. And this one's 7 feet away. And that hole we can just forget about. Okay, we got a par 3 here on this third hole. This is an 8-iron. Well, let's see what you got. Might be a bit long. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting.